Hi everyone, it's Casey. How's everybody doing today? Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. We're going to be trading, doing a giveaway, going over some updates on everything today. Hopefully you guys are all doing well and can hear me just fine. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me. All right, well, great. Yeah, it's also, that was beautiful. Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Looks like they had a little bit of fresh snow, whereas here in Pennsylvania, we're warming up now. So that's good for us. All right, good. All right, thank you, everyone. All right, so let's go ahead and first we'll do the update with the, we'll pull up the project here, the $1 Million Experiment project. We're attempting to grow three small trades to $1 million, three small trades to one, or three small accounts to 1 million. An options account, a Forex account, and a stock account. And so with this whole thing, remember, disclaimer, trading is risky. Anything can happen. Don't trade anything that you cannot afford to lose. And remember, this whole thing is educational purposes only. And hello, David. Hello, Coleman. Hello, Keisha. And the NGA, good morning. And Uttam, good morning. And Shane and Kite, great stuff. Good. Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. So, so let's go now. That you understand that this is educational purposes only. Let's go ahead and take a look at the spreadsheet here where we're at. I just closed the pound yen trade from the other day. Let's take a look at it. We'll pull up the stats here, bring up the spreadsheet, and we'll do custom period. We'll pull up last 3 days, and we should see it. Okay, so if we look at, let me take a look at the stats here. Let me pull my camera out so you guys don't have to look at that. There you go. You can see that I'm looking for the trade. There it is, pound yen. That pound yen was $270. And you guys see the pound New Zealand was 56. So I'm going to add those to the spreadsheet so everyone can see it. So we had this one, which was I forgot already. 270. 270 was the result. And I always put the screenshot right here so everybody can see it. It's very helpful to be able to do that and all that good stuff. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to do something a little different today. Remember, for those of you guys that have been with me for a while, you guys remember that we had kind of adjusted our goal a little bit, where I was originally trying to double my account really quickly, but I made an adjustment to that. So that we're now going for $100 a day, starting on the Forex account. And if that works, we may take that into some of the other accounts as well. So we'll just be focusing on that. All right, we're going to focus on $100 a day. So I'm going to be doing a new strategy today on that. So I'm gonna show you guys what the new strategy is, and we're gonna put the money management in the chart. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna say $100 a day. And by the way, this spreadsheet, you guys all get access to this. You guys all get access to this. So, and I spilled some water on my keyboard here. That's not a good thing. So you guys get access to this keyboard, not the keyboard, the spreadsheet. I'm posting it in the link. Oh, and by the way, guys, yeah, the notification, sorry about that, Carolyn. We had a little bit of scheduling mishap today. The scheduling didn't work quite as well as it should have. So apologize for that. Okay, so anyways, that's the spreadsheet. And by the way, we're gonna do, as soon as I'm done with this part real quick, we're gonna do the giveaway as well. So that's gonna be good. We're gonna give away the Dream Trade strategy, which is valued at $97. $97. So we're gonna post those links in the chat here very soon on how to participate in the giveaway. But anyway, so week 1, we're gonna just do day, and the target is gonna be $100. And so I'm gonna make this a little bigger so it's easier for you guys to see. Get the size up there, 14. Let's go a little bit bigger, 18. Okay, so there we go. So now the goal is $100 a day. And we're going to be doing this every day. And so you can see day 1. And so the goal is $100 a day. So we're going to just do that. Okay, so there it is. And what my goal is here, the max risk is going to be, I'll just put max risk. Max risk is going to be 200, right? So but my probability is going to be very high. So I'm going to adjust the strategy a little bit, but you can kind of get where we're going with this. So the total after a week will be $500. So let's just put total here, week total. And this is the same spreadsheet, it's just the week total is going to be 500, because if you take $100 a day and you do that. Now, here's going to be the interesting part about this is we're going to see how this goes, and we might make some adjustments as time goes on. And I'm going to be testing a new strategy today, so that's pretty exciting. However, the next week, let's take a look at how I'm going to scale this, because remember, we're trying to get to 1 million. So next week I'm going to do 150. We're going to go to 150, okay? And then we're just going to do that for 5 days, right? And so then what's my weekly total? Well, our weekly total will be 750. So I jump from 500 to 750. And then week 3, we're going to do 200, okay? Week 3 is going to be 200 a day, right? And we're going to do that for 5 days. Right, 5 days, and then we're gonna add that up, okay? Right, and so now you can see what we're getting at here, what the plan is. I'm gonna do one more. Let's see if week 4, let's go up to 300, right? 300, we're gonna do that for 5 days. Okay, so in 20 days of trading, we're gonna do, what's week 3 gonna look like? Or week 4 actually, is going to be 1,500. So now monthly total, right? So this is how we can grow and scale, okay? This is how we can grow and scale, by doing this. So let's sum this up. What's the monthly total? Sum, getting some good spreadsheet training here. 3750. So in 1 month, we're going to try to make 3750. But the thing about this, okay, is that we're going to work on doing this the following month, and it's going to get bigger. So if we make 37.50 in month 1, the next month we should be able to make even more. But let's start small. Great things start with small beginnings, right? Great things start with small beginnings. So what do you guys think about that strategy? Does that make sense? What kind of problems do you have with that? What do you think isn't working? What could be better? Hi, Paul. Thanks for joining us. We're doing the giveaway today, and I'm adjusting the strategy. And if we need to update it a little bit, we're going to do that. So this is going to be $100 a day. So this is, again, going to be on the currency trading, and we're going to adjust this over to stocks if this goes well. So I'm starting with $5,000. I'm starting with $5,000. So let's take a look at this. So the max risk is, let's go 5,000 times 0.02, right? So 2% is 100. So if my max risk 5,000 times 0.04, okay, so my max risk is going to be about 4%. And if I hit that, I'm done for the day. That's called my daily max loss, my daily max loss. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to work on making it happen. So before I get into the strategy here, there's some questions on Twitter, and we're going to post it on Facebook too later. But let me pull up the link right now. You guys can watch it, and it would be great. Oh, wow. We got a little picture here. So here's what we're going to talk about. So what I would like for you guys to do is to comment, like it, and retweet this particular post, okay? And what we're trying to accomplish here is find out what your goals are. That's why I spent time on the front end talking about the $100 a day. So here it is. It's really simple. What is your current daily trading target? Be realistic. So Paul said, well, how much equity, right? So I'm currently risking 4%, right, to make roughly 2% a day, right? So what is a realistic target? What is a realistic target? Is it $5 a day? Is it $10 a day? Is it 100? Just go ahead and put it in there. So I'm going to put in, for me, here's what I want to do. I want to put in, I'm going to start out at $100 a day. And this is what I want you to do. For me, I am starting with $100 a day with a goal of ending up at 5,000 a day. There we have it, right? Well, actually, 5,000 a day is my goal. Okay, so that is a big chasm that I have to climb. You don't have to be as big of a chasm. And I'm going to say, and I'm going to give myself 1 year. All right. So there we have it. So that's what I want you to do. So can you guys do that to enter into the competition? I'm going to need a total of 10 answers. I'm going to need a total of 10 answers to do the giveaway. If we don't get 10, you're not going to get it. And what you're getting is our dream trade strategy. And I have done about 30 trading videos on teaching this stock trading strategy, which can also be used in Forex. It is a solid strategy that is really exciting, and I really like it a lot. So you guys are going to love it. If you're looking for a great solid strategy to try to make $100 a day in stock trading, the Dream Trade strategy is where you want to be. I got a lot of details there. Okay, so hit that like button and go ahead and participate. And you can retweet by clicking this button. We want you to like it, retweet it, and leave a comment to enter in. The Dream Trade strategy is valued at $97. Okay. So now I want to actually go into the training aspect of this, all right? And it's going to be a little bit different strategy, a little bit different. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to be trying to find reversals, and I'll probably do a more official training since today we had a little technical difficulty. I might do that on Friday, the official training. But what we're looking for is reversals, okay? And so how do I find a reversal? I'm going to use the Savvy MACD, okay? And I'm going to use the RSI, and I'm going to be looking for divergence on both of those. It doesn't necessarily have to be divergence, but that's going to be a A+ setup. And so what divergence means is a higher high. Okay, you see that we have a high here, and then it makes a new high, but it doesn't make a new high on the RSI, right? So I'm looking for divergence on the RSI, and I'm looking for a black dot to trigger on the MACD. And final one, which is super important, is I'm looking for levels. Okay, I'm looking for levels. Okay, so here's a buy setup. Right now, we have the RSI was lower. We have the MACD on the black dot. The trend is moving up. And so in this particular setup, we're going to go long on this one, right? So we're looking for reversal. It was moving down. We're looking for a reversal. The other thing that's interesting about this is we're going for a 1-minute chart. So I'm going to click that. I just bought one, right? And remember, my max risk is $200. And just so you know, I've already gone and I've already done this a little bit in practice, and I made $22. So now I only need to get 78 more. And let me show you what I actually did so you guys can see how it worked. I did this right before the session started. It took about 20 minutes to do this. So it's not super difficult, but so you just throw these out there onto the chart so you can see. And by the way, if you just click and drag, that will actually superimpose the trade on your chart so you can see what happened. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just putting all the trades on the chart that I took so you guys can see them. So there it is. That's zoom it up now. Close that down. You can see you can see what I did. It's kind of a mess. I went short here because of the RSI was up. I went short. I kept shorting, and then boom, it took off to the downside, and all of my targets were hit, right? All my targets were hit. So this is what you would call a scalping strategy, right? This is a scalping strategy because I'm just trying to get in and out. I'm going to put my first target on this one at about 4 pips. Okay, so there we have it. It's 4 pips is my target. And if we drop back down again, I might go long again. However, on the reverse side, since this is a 1-minute time frame, if we get back up here and it starts getting overextended, I might go short as well. So this current trade that I have, let me pull my my stats back up. Trade. This is going to be. I might pull this up to about $4 target because this is a nice uptrend. We'll see what happens, but you don't want to hold it too long because I'm just looking for a bunch of tiny trades, right? If I can, if you're only targeting $1, you need $101 trades. You're like, wow, that's going to take forever. Well, if I'm targeting $2, then it's 50. If I'm targeting $3, you get the idea. $4 would be about 25 trades. And you can see I already did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I already did 11 trades. I was averaging roughly $2. 11 is 22. So, I'm already 25% of the way there, and it only took me about 30 minutes. And right now, the currency pair that I'm going to be trading on is the US yen. Okay, and we can look at it on higher time frames too to get some ideas. There we have it. So on the 15-minute, it's definitely way strong overextended, and we also have a buy a support level right here. The levels are going to be really important for this because you want to catch bounces. So we could catch buy bounces on all of these, and we could catch sell bounces on all of these as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm going to be watching my risk. Remember, this level right here, if I at any time get to $200, I'm done for the day, right? And so my idea is I know I'm going to hit a couple losing days every once in a while, but I want to see if I can get 5 days without hitting my max loss. And as I do this, the idea would be to hit max loss very few times. All right, so right now that's what I'm doing. While I'm working on this, let's go back to the Twitter page. I want to make sure we're getting some answers here. I'd love to see something. Let's see what we got. Anybody? Anyone do it? Okay, Carolyn, awesome. Okay, okay, so Carolyn, let's see if we can get up some numbers there. And again, it's not, you know, if it's only 10 cents, it's not a big deal. We want to focus on where you're at right now. You know, or even if it's demo. If it's demo, don't, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, and this is not a judgment zone. We all start small. We all start small. But I want to get some engagement here. All right, so awesome. So we need more people to be brave like Carolyn. You know, Carolyn was brave. She posted it. She made herself vulnerable. Let's get out there. Let's get brave. Let's do this. All right. So, well, that's the wrong account. Let's go back to my other one. Okay. So close to my first target here on my first trade of the day. Well, not my first, the first trade of this session. Let's see where we're at. We have this very close. Come on. Oh, it's not working out for me. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna trail my stop here. See if I can hit the target before it stops me out. But all right, so while I'm doing that, let's take a look at the pound New Zealand trade that I was in, and I'll give you an update on that for those of you guys that remember it. Pound New Zealand. I was in the pound New Zealand. I was also in gold. You guys remember that too? Gold. So the pound New Zealand gave way, but it popped right up here, and I ended up moving my stop, and I got out. So I got out for $50. So I made $50 on the pound New Zealand. Why take a loss when you don't have to? I got in right here. It bounced, and it made a nice move, but it didn't follow through, and so I moved my stop loss. Same thing happened to me on gold. I got in right here. It went up 200 pips. I moved my stop, and I got out. So 2 winning trades, gold and pound New Zealand. Again, with the market, when you don't get the follow through, it happens. So right now on analysis, we're in this downward trend line. We're headed lower. We have support right here. And if that support breaks, this is a pretty powerful support because it hit here and here and here. If it breaks, we've got a couple other levels that we can look at. Right here is support. And this is gold, by the way. Let me close that so you guys can see it nice and big. We have support right here if this level breaks. And then we also have another support level down here. You can see down here. And remember, this bottom channel will be a powerful support level as well. So we're watching that. The other one that I was really interested in was this euro dollar. And the reason is look at this support. Support, 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 support. It keeps slamming up against this one. And so it has failed. And then yesterday, it failed again. And now we're headed lower. So we're currently overextended to the downside. But again, for my $100 a day, I might be looking for this to bounce up into here and possibly take some short trades up here. Okay, let's go back. Let me close this out real quick and see what happened. It looks like we hit our target. We hit our target. No, I hit my stop loss. Ah, how did that happen? Oh, where was my stop at? It must have been right here. Okay. So anyways, I hit my stop. Oh, well, it was still 28 cents. One reason I like doing this with the US yen is because we get some decent movement, and it also has a nice tight spread, right? So you're not going to be spending a lot of money on the spread as well. And that's something that I'm going to be looking at. So let's go down. Let's pull up a euro dollar chart. Let me save this as a template. Save. All right, let's pull up euro dollar. I like to do this on the euro. It's also good on the pound dollar, and also the Australian. Those are all good pairs. They got nice tight spreads. The spread is really important when you're trading on a lower time frame like this. So let's look at the pound. Pound is currently, we've got some support right here, and we have support here. Let's look at it on a daily time frame just to get an idea of where we're at. Very extended on the daily, and look at this big reversal. So this might be still an idea to get some shorts here. So if we get a pop up, you can see we're MACD's up. We have divergence, sort of. I'd love to see this thing pop up a little bit more and try to short it. Let's look at the euro. Same thing. Euro is dropping. So dollar's actually gaining some strength. Australian was up high, and now we're consolidating. So consolidation can be good for this type of strategy as well. So I'm going to be watching all of these right now, trying to find the best entry. If you guys want to help out and you see an overextended, you see a support or resistance level being touched, make sure you let me know because I only have so many eyes. So right now the MACD is crossing to the downside on this Australian, so I'm going to actually go for a short right now. I'm going to go for a short. MACD is going lower, and we're going to do that. I have some resistance levels here. If it pops back up to here, we'll look at going short to add. But right now, my first target on this one is 6 pips. See if we can nail that one. Keep my eyes on the US yen. If the US yen pops back up here too, I might look at some shorts on that. Okay, but right now I'm in the Australian USD, so I don't want to take too much focus away from other things. I actually did this on the Australian USD yesterday. It worked out really well. It was a really good setup. Dude, I should turn on the music right now. This is kind of slow. Okay, well, we're gonna go look at the stocks here in a minute. I got to make sure I'm focusing on 2 things at once. Okay, let's look at this on a 5 minute. 5 minute is looking pretty good. We have support right here. Down here's our target. Pretty good setup possibilities. Okay. Let's before I jump over to the stocks, let's go ahead and hit that Twitter again. Make sure you guys are entering into the competition. How's it going so far? All right, Tavin, good job, buddy. Thank you. Future, $1,000 a day. Tavin, how long? How long do you want it to take? Okay, good. $50 on Nikisha. Good. So that's good. Tavin's really on point here. I like that $1,000 a day. What's your timeline on that? I'm going to actually ask you. And, good job, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the participation. We want to get up to 10 people. We need 10 people to participate. So it's going to need maximum participation. That link will be posted in there. Also we got the link for the video course that you get access to. This is what you're going to get. It's the Dream Trade strategy. It's really good. This is the full course, and I just updated it and added a lot of cool stuff to it. Yeah, so it's really good. Okay, all right, so that was that. Keep entering in. We need 10 people by the end of the hour to qualify the giveaway. All right, okay, so now I'm jumping back over here to my Australian. Need this to drop a little bit more here. Come on. Right now I'm at $22. So, 25% of the way there. 25% of the way there. All right. And remember, this is all for educational purposes only. Hopefully you guys are learning a lot from this. Well, let's take a look at the stock market. The stock market. You guys like stocks? All right, so let's see where the market opened today. All right, so yeah, here's what we're looking at right now. Yeah, you see this nice support level this is the S&P 500. Nice support level, price bounced off it and went up. One of the trades that I've been looking at is AMD. AMD is also bounced off of a level yesterday. We currently have what I call a bull flag. A bull flag has formed on AMD. And so you can see it's out off the bottom of the channel. And this is some of the stuff you're going to learn in the Dream Trade strategy, by the way. You can see this little bull flag right here. When this pops off the bottom, we can expect it to go at least to the top. And then when it breaks out of this, it could be a very nice setup. Another stock that I've been watching is the Hexo. That one has been trying to form a base and consolidation right down here. Again, it's moved up quite a bit, right? You see it's moved up, and now we're forming a base. We have a little bit of a flag type thing. It's at support. We have a little flag right here, and looking for this consolidation, looking for it to pop, go back up to 11, and then maybe even beyond that. So I'm pretty excited about this trade. I would be looking at getting in right here on HEXO. Let's take a look at FNKO. This is what I've been holding for a while. You can see we bounced into support. Today we got a channel very similar to the S&P. The trend line did break, but we've got that's why we put these moving averages here. It bounced right off of the 50 period and is continuing to move up. I like this one quite a bit. Let's take a look at FUBO. That's another one that I like. You can see right now we're in a little bit of a triangle, but it's moving up. It bounced nicely here, and we're looking for this one to go back up to the upside. Today, the market is down a little bit. We'll see how if we get any follow through on it. Let's take a look at the CRM is another trade I've been following. We're in a channel, a bull flag. You see we have a flag here. Then now see how it's moving. It's a very strong uptrend, and now we're in a flag up on the top. This is called a bull flag. I'm anticipating this to break out of the bull flag and head back up to 284 and then beyond. So that's what we're looking at on that. Okay, so let's go back over to the currency stuff and see what happened. Wrong chart. The euro dropped quite a bit. And Australian USD. Okay, so Australian is moving lower right now. So we're just going to be patient to get this thing up into the target. All right, well, let's look for some new trades here today. I'm going to go ahead and look for some new trades. All righty, guys. So we're going to take a look at some really good stuff. Just give me 1 second. I'm pulling up my watch list. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look at NIO. NIO. All right, another really solid setup, guys. You see that we bounced right here. Okay, now let's take a look at it. We're currently at support. We've got a bounce. Why do I say it's support? It's right here. So we would be looking at this to make a move to the upside. Let's look at another one, which is mRNA. mRNA, you guys remember them? That's Moderna. They're the COVID vaccine company. You can see their move has been really good. COVID's been good to them, $20 up to $159, and now we're hitting a downward move, but it's pulling back, but it's finding some support. So we currently have a level right here. Okay, right here's the level. It stopped over here, and then it had a little bit of a stoppage here, and now it's starting here again. So I will be watching this level very closely, see if we get some consolidation, and then a move back to the upside. I actually did a full analysis of gold a few minutes ago, Carolyn. You maybe because you were a little late, you missed it, but maybe I didn't do it. Maybe, yeah, I did. I actually showed all the support levels and everything on gold. So I'm basically saying it's moving down right now, and we have support. We have support right here, and there's support down here, and there's a support here. You can see that these are some levels. So if this level gets taken out, 170, 1770, that takes out, I think we could see 740 and 1705. That's just what I'm looking at, but there's 3 levels, 1, 2, 3. Each of those levels, we could look for potential buy setups or reversals. I think this level here is pretty strong. It did bounce off of it before, and it bounced a nice, went nice $40-some bounce. So that was pretty solid bounce. Okay, so that is Myrna. Let's look at Plug, P-L-U-G, Plug. This is another one I really like. And you can see they've all pulled back really heavy. So that could be an opportunity for buyers. These big, heavy pullbacks could be a big opportunity for buyers. You can see that we have a nice little support right here, and it bounced heavily. Doesn't mean that it's just going to go straight up. We might see some consolidation in this range and then look for the move to continue up. Okay, let's look at Urban Tea. Urban Tea. MYT. Urban Tea. Okay, so Urban Tea is, I think, a great opportunity. All right. Now, the reason I say that is look where it was at a couple years ago. Not a couple years ago. Last year, it was all the way up at 15. Totally died off, but now you can see it's getting momentum again. And so it popped up nicely. It went from $1.30, and now what do we see? Consolidation. So what do we have right here? We've got really solid support at 451. So any type of move and bounce off of 451, I would be looking at going long on that one. And the exciting thing about this is it's 450, and if it goes up to 8, you could double your money, right? So doubling your money is a really awesome thing that can happen in trading, and I like that, the possibility for that to happen. Let's look at this on a lower time frame. Let's go to 15-minute. So you can see right now we had a gap down, and it's currently going sideways. So let's just watch this. You got a level here, and we got this level right here. So let's watch for it to break up. If it breaks up, I would definitely consider going in on it, and it could be a really big move. Okay, so that's some solid stuff. And ways you can trade that, you can trade it. This one doesn't have any options. Some of them don't. But with it's only being $5, you could get in pretty good. All right, let's go ahead. I want to look at this Australian and the pound. Pound is currently really good here. It's crossed a new high, and so I'm going to start adding a couple short trades on here. So we're going to go with a sell because it's overextended and it's crossed over, and so I'm going to just try to target right back down at support. So there we have it. Let's go ahead and make sure we get our levels in place. So we are right here at a level, and there's another level right here. So we want to be watching that. And Australian is the same thing. We have some levels. Where's it? Where can I look at it? And sorry if I'm jumping around a lot, guys. But I'm just looking at different things. Okay, so we got Australian USD, and I'm in the pound. And so I don't want to do any more than 2 at a time. So the one situation with this pound is that you got to always look at the lower time frame, and on the 15-minute, it is at a support level, so we want to be very aware of that. So I don't want to get this thing on a 15 to go way up here because that could get me into some trouble. So I want to be watching this. If it goes against me real quick, I'm going to make a move. Because don't want to get myself into trouble. Let's go back to the US yen. So we're also got this nice 200 period moving average is acting as support. So that's something we want to look at as well. And I got a 6 pip target. See if it can follow through. You can see we're pushing up against this 50 period on the 5 minute, and we're pressing up against the 200 on the 1 minute. So definitely got some stuff moving in our favor there. The MACD is pointing down. See if we can get a little bit of follow. Yeah, sorry, or hey, Yugoslav, good to see you. Thanks. Our notifications weren't as good as they were before. We're doing some different stuff today. We're doing. I just really focused on the $100 a day, and so right now I'm already at 22, and also went over some really cool stock setups too. So I'm going to pull up a couple other good stock ones here too very soon. But one that I just went over, I'll refresh to you, is Urban Tea. We went over Urban Tea. I like this one because it popped up and now we're consolidating. You see, we broke this this is a powerful level. See how powerful this support level is? There's another level over here that we're looking at. So if it breaks this one again, I think we're in a really solid move. But this is 450 is a very, very important level for Urban Tea. And I think it could if we get a nice burst on it, I think it could really move up. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay. Oh, Yugoslav, let me tell you about the giveaway too, if you want to enter. I have a giveaway. We're trying to get 10 comments here. Nice, Carolyn. Nice. Nice. That's really good. And so basically what I'm doing to enter is, what's your current daily trading target? Okay, that's not necessarily what you make every day, but what's your target? So for me, my target is $100 a day. Now, what's your future daily trading target? I said dream a little, but don't get too crazy. We want it to be realistic because we're going to grow, right? And I want to be, one of the cool things about this is I want to remember this. Okay, I want to remember this, and I want you guys to go on a journey with me, so that later on we're going to be, we're going to be celebrating when you guys get there, right? So Jeremy is currently going for $100 a day. Tavin's going for 150. Nikisha at 50. So if you want to do that, that's really good stuff. So again, if you want to enter, good. Moses is doing 10. Good job, Moses. Let's do this, guys. And we're going to build it up. You see, let me pull up my spreadsheet. Make sure my trade. Oh, what happened? Oh, I hit my target. Yes. Okay, so now I'm at 27. I'm at 27 on the day. My Australian, I should have gone short on this Australian up here to add to my position. That would have been nice. I lost. I got to focus a little better. But 27 is not bad. If I end up with that, I'll be happy. Because it's not 100, but it's still 20. 50 pips a day. 50. Sam's doing 50. Ben's doing 50. Yeah, if you're a gold trader, all right, good, Yugoslav, good. And what you win is the dream trade strategy. You win the dream trade strategy. That's what you win. So what I'm trying to do is find reversal type trades, either reversals within the direction of the trend or reversals against the trend. But it's hard to do that when the market's just going sideways. So we did get a nice reversal here, 14 pips, nailed that pretty sweetly. Actually, that was $6.60, so that was a good trade. Okay, so US yen is now starting to move up again. And we're up at these, we have a support level right up here. You can see it worked really hard. I was shorting on this US yen earlier, and now it's moving up. The MACD is overextended. Let's look at it on the 15. The 15 is really overextended. We're currently at support. So I kind of like this one right now. So I'm going to do a small little teaser entry right at the support where we're at. You can see we're right here at support. So I got a teaser short right here. Okay, and then if it gets in, if it gets up here, I'm going to go short again. So right now I have US yen and Australian USD on. And since this is, if this level breaks right here, I think we could get a nice little burst down here. So we'll see if we can get this thing to ride down a little bit. But right now I have 2 trades on, and the targets are 10, and the target is 10 and 5. So that's roughly $15 if I can hit that, which would get me nicely towards my deal. Paul is doing $50 a day. Great. All right. Thanks, guys. So we're getting some stuff. Yeah, range reversals pretty much on a day like today. You can see I had like 11 trades on this US yen earlier. Okay, let's pull up some more stocks. Let's look at POWW. POWW. Okay. All right. So this is another really big mover, which is what I try to find. So you can see this one went from 260 up to 9. And I like these big movers is because if they did it once, they can do it again, right? And it's right up near a 52-week high. And we're right at support. Okay, so we got to find support. There is support. We're right there. So we want to follow this and watch for a bust up, a breakout to the upside. Let's drop it down to a lower time frame. We're looking for a big move here. And we can try to get this, make this thing happen here. So there we go. Let's try to get this going. Another one that will, so that's that. Let's go back to the daily. GRO. Okay, grow. Look at this. Huge moves since October. And now where are we at? So we're kind of in a nice little area with lots of setups today, but it hasn't triggered yet. This down move has not necessarily been confirmed that it's over. So we need a little confirmation. We need these levels to break. So I would be looking for this to break right here. If that breaks 750, we're looking at it. Okay, thank you, Mr. Yugoslav. Thank you. All right, so we're getting close to the end of the session, so I'm going to pull that link back up and see if we're trying to get 10 people to do it. Let's see what we got here. We got, looks like 7 so far. Make sure you guys like and retweet it also. We need 10. All right, we got current daily target 30. The future hopefully will be $100 a day. All right, guys, good stuff. Okay, we need a few more people. We need like 3 more people to enter. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a total of 10. We need 5 more to go. And if we don't get it this time, we'll do it next week. We'll do it next week, guys, if we don't get it. But again, this is a great strategy. You're going to learn. You get interaction, bonus training, like lots of good stuff. So we want to make sure that you participate. Oh, man, I was so close to my target. So we have a little bit of divergence happening. You see the divergence? We have a high on the MACD, divergence. It's a cool, if you don't have this tool, you can get it for free from us. So one of the challenges with doing the $100, at least the way I'm trading right now, is I'm trading very tiny, and so it takes some time. It takes some time to get up there, and so, you know, the reason I'm trading tiny is because I might be loading up multiple positions, and I don't want to hit my max loss. I want to be very, very. I'm very opposed to hitting that max loss. What I like about this US yen is that everything's way, way, way overextended. It's way overextended. So it can be a little bit dangerous, but if I keep taking my profit quickly, like I did here, any type of pullback at all will get me out quick, right? And that's the idea on it. So if we spike up here, I'm going to be adding some positions on the short side. And then if it breaks that level, we'll find another level. We have more levels right up here. So it's pulling into a massive support zone or resistance zone. So I like where we're headed with this. All right. All right, guys, we're looking close to the target here. Let's see if we can nail this thing. I'm pretty interested in this euro dollar, by the way, on the daily time frame because of this. You see, we hit support, support, support. It looks like it wants to roll. It looks like it wants to roll. So any type of up move on this one, I'm probably going to grab some short positions. So if we can get up here, this would be a great, I think that this is a great place to get short on this one as well. Australian dollar is pulling back up into this zone again. And the last time you see what happened, it dropped pretty nice. So I'm going to add another one on this Australian USD just to try to grab a little bit if it drops again. Okay, US yen. Come on, man. Go right into that target, guys. Just do it. It was so close. It was so close. Close again. See how close that is? When that red line hits the take profit, it should trigger. So we're right about just a touch away. We're just a touch away here. When that sell, the sell line is currently at 106, 106.02, 106.04. This is the buy side we need to go. The buy side needs to get to 106. The buy side needs to get to 106.08. 106.08, it looks like. So the buy side's at 106.0. I need to go just a little bit more. Come on that buy side. All right, well, I'm going to, rather than just sitting here, I'm probably going to just give it another, just a little bit more. Come on, man. Trying to get there. It's trying to get there. 01, 0. Come on. Trigger that thing. It's amazing what can happen on a tiny little 1 minute chart. All right, didn't get there. Australian USD is headed lower though. Okay, I just closed them both. So I just pulled out another $6. They were both about 3 each. So now I'm at 32. So should have closed it right when it was playing, but now I'm in the Australian. So now I only have one more trade on, and that's it. $32. Scott, why do you have a hard time believing that I used the boom mic? Give me some more information on that, because I think this boom mic is so cool. And Scott, I've never used Tickmill, so I don't know what Tickmill is. Let's see here. Carolyn is a great forecaster. Carolyn is a great forecaster. She knows that the euro. She's been on the show here helping us out, and she's really good at picking trades. So I love it when you guys in the audience can participate and help me out. Okay. So if this US yen pops back up, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump up and grab it again. if I can get a little bit of upward momentum here. Let's take a look at the pound. Nothing. Not a lot of action happening. Oh, the euro. The euro just made a move. If we get some upward momentum on this 1 minute chart, I'll be looking at shorting this. Right now, it is definitely overextended the downside. We have some downward support right here. We have support right here. When you're doing this kind of trading, you got to be careful that you don't get caught, because that's how you can hit your max loss. So you want to be aware of that. So I'd rather be careful and wait a little bit rather than hit my max loss. All right, well, if you guys just got in, well, you know, MT5 is not, I don't like MT5. All my cool tools are on MT4. I mean, we do have some of our tools on both, but yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to post that link again for the giveaway, and we're going to take a look at it. Let's see where we're at. I need to get some more people to participate. Let's see what we have here. We've got Carolyn, Forex Dude, Jeremy. We got Tavin, Nikisha. We need some more people to participate in the giveaway. You get access to my course for free. It's a lifetime access. It's a great course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 people. We need more people to participate. And by the way, you guys should follow me too, because I do post some good trade updates from time to time on that setup. Okay, Australian USD still headed lower. I'm going to grab another short on this US yen because it popped up. I didn't get my target last time, but that's okay. I still made some money, so I'm going to get another one here. If it pops back up to this zone, I'm going to add another one. Oh, you're Forex Dude. Ha ha. Oh, we actually got another guy that participated, and that's Bob. Bob did participate, so that's more. Okay, Australian USD trying to break this level. Yeah, it is going a little slow today. Scott, turn up the volume. Turn up your volume. So Scott, what do you trade? What markets do you trade? Okay, we're popping up. We have divergence happening because you can see that we have a new high and we have MACD is not at a new level. So we have divergence. We're right into support. So I'm going to pop another one here. And then as this goes up, I'm going to pop a few more. Let's go ahead and this Australian USD. I'm going to see what happens with this one. Haha, you got your 10 bucks? Moses, you made your 10? Oh, MNQ and MES. So you're a futures trader. Very cool. What kind of strategy are you using? Thanks, Carolyn. Okay, we're right at this support level. We'll see if it breaks. If it does, we're going to be might head right up here to 106.21. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. All right. So let me go back to the spreadsheet while we're waiting. I wanted to just make sure you guys get the full feel for this thing. Spreadsheet, where are you? There you are. Okay, so again, our goal here is $100 a day for the first week. If we can accomplish this and get to our 500, I'm gonna then bump it to 150 a day. Then if I can get to that, I'm gonna bump it to 200 a day. If I can get 200 a day, I'm gonna bump it to 300. But I can't advance to the next level until I accomplish my goal, right? So even if, so let's just do this. So let's say today I end up getting 37, and tomorrow I get 150, and actually I already am up I've already did this. Monday I did 100, yesterday I did like 50, and then today if I get 36, but then tomorrow I do 200, and then let's just say Friday I do 46, 56. So what I'll do is I'm going to add it up and then come up with the average. Okay, so my average here would be 442, and so I wouldn't get it. So I would have to go back and then try it again next week, right? So if I don't hit my goal for the week, I cannot advance. So I'm going to add that in. Oh, by the way, you guys can access this spreadsheet at any time. I'm just posting the link in the chat. You can access that. Okay. So let me actually do that. Okay, so Australian USD is moving down. US yen is moving up. Okay, so we're in a little bit of a pickle here on this US yen. See if it looks like it's at a new high right now. The MACD's at a new high. So now I'm going to watch this really close as it's accelerating. I'm going to want to, if it can hit up to a new level, I'm going to be shorting it as it goes up, because I think we're going to it could get all the way up here because we're at a brand new level. We are overextended here on the hourly, but that could keep pushing, especially if it spikes, because there could be a lot of people like me that are short and they're getting nervous. The difference is I'm not getting nervous because I have a max risk. I'm not in trouble. So I'm going to actually add another position. So I added another short here. I'm not nervous. Some other people might be, because I have a max loss. If I hit my max loss, I'm done. And that's okay. Then I'll just have to rethink what I did the next day. So anyways, account history. Today we're at 32. Yeah, that's crazy because this is definitely a pro boom, Mike. That's weird. Big money for this bad boy. So I just changed the settings on it. So maybe the settings were off. Maybe you're right. Is that any better, Scott? See, I just knew that Scott was right. Actually, I didn't know. You got me. You got me. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate the feedback. Thank you. There was a little technical snafu on the start today with our scheduling, and the settings weren't the default settings, which I normally have, which is the boom mic, got messed up. So thank you. Thank you for doing that, Scott. I appreciate it. Good job. I appreciate the help. All right, we got 2 trades right here on this this US yen short. I'm going to put my stop take profit right down here on both of them. It's right at support level. It's right at this support level. So I think that that's a good place for it to keep moving into. Want to see if my the Australian didn't follow through at all. The Australian didn't follow through at all. Okay. So you can see we are at support. See if this will hold. If it doesn't, we do have another support level right up here at 120, 106.20. So it'll be interesting to see what happens at that level. All righty. So let's go ahead and focus on that giveaway again. We got 6 people that entered. And then if we don't get it this time, we'll do it next week. But I do want to encourage you guys to subscribe to see how we're doing overall on the challenge. You see if we can get this up. It'll be exciting if we get a lot of people to participate in it and to get everybody up there. But remember always, this is educational purposes only. Okay, so we only got 6 people to enter, and that's okay. So I really thank you guys. We're going to bump that next week. We're going to bump the giveaway, and we're going to really crush it. So right now, I'm currently at $32 on the day. We only got $10 in this session. I had 22 beforehand because we had this big move right here. We had a big 18 pip move where I got a lot of action out of it. But since that, we haven't had a lot. I did short this up here and was able to capture a big part of this move. We could actually pull that up to see what I was able to grab. Oh, I could have grabbed a lot more had I been a little more patient. Could have got 30 pips. That would have been a nice trade, but I got what I got, and I'm happy with it. Right now, this Aussie or US yen is really hanging in there, looking like it might want to roll over because it hasn't been able to pop, but we'll try to see what we got. Okay, it's rolling here a little bit. This floor is
I got my take profit right below that floor. Right below that floor is where my take profit is. But again, want to hit that subscribe button so you get activated on everything. And get notified, because we're going to do some more training. I'm going to go into the strategy a little bit more also. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and look at a couple stocks before I sign out of here. Remember, I'm looking for GROW, GROW. What else did I talk about? Oh, Urban T, MYT. Urban T was the one that I was looking at, looking for a nice bounce here. Look for consolidation and then a bounce. Also, HEXO was another solid one that we're looking at. You can see we got some support right here in this channel, and it's bouncing. Just need a little bit of follow through. The market hasn't followed through much. So you don't want to jump in too early. You want to see if that follow through will happen. Okay. And with the gold setup, we have this is a bullish flag. And so whenever you see a bull flag, I am anticipating it to bounce, but the current movement is down. And so it's currently at support. If 1785 gives, I would expect it to get to 1770. If 1770 gives, I'd expect it to get to 1739. If that gives, 1705. So we'll be watching this and see what happens with it. Right now, we're at a pretty nice little support level. You can see we hit support here, over here, and it's bouncing nicely. So if you're looking, I know Ben's a gold guy. Ben, what do you think? Is this gonna make a move? Or I kind of like where we're at right here, a possibility for a bounce to move up. So possibly, I might actually grab that one too. Let's see here. This is just a quick little, I got my stop right here, my take profit right here. I think it's right at support. I like that. So that's gold. Let's take a look at my US. Oh, wow. Both my targets were hit on my US yen. So now that gets us up to $36 on the day. And headed lower on this one, on my second one. My Australian USD is currently at a place where I want to short it. I'm going to add a short right here on this one. So we'll take a look at this, try to get a little move on it. If it moves up, we have some support up here as well and support up here. So I'm just going to be shorting this thing. Carolyn assured me that it's going lower, so I know I have no worries at all. Just kidding. I'm not going to blame Carolyn. I'm going to take full responsibility for my actions. But this has been a fun session. I got, my US yen hit the target again. So we just hit another one. We're now at 39. So we're 40% to our daily goal. We're 40% there. And I currently have this Australian USD to attend with. But we have a lot of support levels up here. I think this could be pretty good place to catch a nice big move to the downside. So currently we're overextended. Okay, we're overextended. We're pulling up on the MACD. We're currently into a support level. I'm going to add another short right here. Okay, and we're going to do this. So I've got 2 take profits on. Should have taken that 5 pip take profit. I was just going and got a little greedy. When I'm doing this, I want to make sure I'm not going to get too greedy. But we're currently at support. We've got some more support right up here as well. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Scott. Scott said to ring that bell. And yeah, he's right. Scott is totally right. You got to ring that bell so you get notified. And that's assuming that I'm going to use the right link, which I didn't this week. today, which I'm not going to make that mistake again. And by the way, if you're interested in wondering why my candles are yellow, that's my a custom indicator I have. Let me show you that. It's called EFC. It's right here, and it shows overbought and oversold. So it's not really necessary, but I kind of like it because it just shows me when it gives me a visual representation of like, oh, okay, it's time to start looking for short setups. So right now we have support right here. This is way below support, but I got two positions that are right on support. So, all right, Mishra. Thanks, Mishra. All right. So again, I like the idea. This the MACD is just crossing over on Euro USD. Euro USD is at support. You can see this on an hourly time frame. Euro USD is at support, but let's look at the daily. The daily has been really struggling with the 121.70 level, and it's currently lower. So we want to keep that in mind. I'm kind of more inclined to, if we get pops, to be shorting. That's just kind of what I'm thinking about, but we'll see how it plays out. Okay, so currently I've got 3 positions on with the Australian USD. And one of them is about ready to blast into the target. Where do I have that at? $4.60. If we get that, we'll definitely be over 40% on the day, close to 50% to the target. And what I mean by that is my target of $100 a day. And so you might be saying, well, why not just increase your size? Well, all in due time, all in due time. If I, starting small, if I can't do $100 a day and I do $40 a day, I'm still happy because I'm making progress to my goal. I'm making forward progress. That's all I can do. So if I make forward progress, I'm happy. Okay, we just hit a $4 target. So now we're currently at 43. So I'm 43% towards target. %. Okay, so here's a great question from T Queen. T Queen. So why do you call the lines above support rather than call them resistance? Okay, so in trading, most of the people call the lines above resistance and they call the lines below support. But when you're on my channel, you never know what I'm going to say. And the reason is I really don't know. I know what it is, but I can't seem to say the right word. I need to focus a little bit better, but I have the same problem with my kids' names. I have a very big problem, and they're like, well, one of my daughters, her name's Ellie. It's like, okay, why do I call Ellie the wrong name? And then I call her another wrong name. And then usually on the 4th time, I usually get it right. Why do I do that? I don't know. I just cannot get it straight. And they get mad at me. And I'm like, I'm not doing it on purpose. And so I do the same thing with support and resistance. It's crazy. Yeah. Scott, he knows what's going on. And so I don't know if it's an age thing. Part of it, here's my excuse. I'm going to work on what I'm eating and make sure I'm staying healthy and getting sleep, drinking lots of water. I got my water jug here. That helps with your brain stuff. But that all helps, right? So I got to work on keeping my brain sharp and focused. It's a real challenge these days. I think, one of my things is I'm doing a lot, and I got a lot of things on my mind, like trading and work and family and all that. And so sometimes that gets to me, and it doesn't stress me out, but it's just brain overload. Like I'm thinking about 500 things, and it's some of the information just drops off, right? Some of that info, but I do want to work on my brain capacity. Okay, so I'm going to pop back over here to US yen again, because it's popping back up, and the MACD is moving up, and it's currently moving back up into resistance. The last play on this worked really well. I wish I would have loaded up with more positions. But right now, we'll see if we can get back up here again. If we get back up here again, I'm going to probably go for it one more time. And the Australian USD is making another move up as well, so I'll probably keep adding some short positions on this one. These have been pretty good to me. Maybe we can grab one right here just to see where. Yeah, I'm going to grab another one just to get in and see if we can pop in, get ourselves. If we can close these two, we'll be over 50. If I can get another drop, it'll go right over 50. That'll be pretty nice. 50 on the day. And I do have some more support right up here that I'm going to be looking at as well. But right now, the MACD is up. We've got, we're looking at possibly getting another divergence. A divergence is when price is up on the relative strength and it's not at a new high. And so you can see the divergence happening, although this would have to pop up to get it. So would like to see this roll over and run right back down. Paul has some name badgers. What does that mean? Does that mean that, I don't really know what that is. Is that like if I get it wrong, you release the badger to like bite me and then it'll help me stay in place? So one of the other issues with this type of trading strategy is that, I've got this big loser down here, this $10 one. And so let's say I get to $100 just with all these little tiny ones, but I still have this big loser. We'll probably have to close it out. I take a $10 loser and it drops me below 100. So that's something else we can consider. It's nice when it follows through all the way down. Like boom, like we had on that Australian trade where we just boom, cleared out all my positions. I'd love to do that on this one. And it might, if I think we're moving lower on this, but I think we're going to go back down to this support. But who knows? It's a very strong uptrend. We look at it on the daily, very strong. So it might keep moving up. Oh, Queen, glad you could ask, because we need some more people to participate. And I'm actually don't know if we're going to make it because I needed 10 people and we only got a few. We only got six or seven. Let me pull up the link here. I'm going to post it in the chat again. And I'll post it in the chat. Here we go. It's a Twitter link. If you tweet and we get enough people to do it, I'm going to do the giveaway for my training course. And so right now, I'm going to refresh it. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have 6 people have participated. So I need 4 more in the next couple minutes. You just have to leave a comment. And really what I want to do is we're doing a road to $1 million. We're trying to do $100 a day. But what's your current daily trading target, right? So you guys know mine. It's 100 a day with the goal of ending up at 5,000. And I'm going to give myself a year to gap that, right? And we're going to be tracking the whole thing. And so one of the fun things it's going to be is if you guys participated on this, like we got Yugoslav here. He's doing 30 to 50 and he's trying to get to 100. When he's at 100, we're all going to be like super happy that he's going to hit his goal that's going to be awesome, you know, and everybody that hits their goal, we're going to celebrate along with you guys. And so it's just going to be a fun thing that we're all going to do here. So that is what we're doing. Okay, so we just got a new person, it looks like. And I don't know if this was Queen or not, but we got a new one here. So now we're at 7. We need 3 more, guys. 3 more to go right here. Good job. Or the moon. The moon, I don't know. Did anyone see the pictures of the Mars thing? Man, that was super cool. Like they had a 360 camera of the Mars because there was like this thing that landed on it. Like that was awesome. Okay, what am I looking at? Okay, so we're at the Australian. It's moving back up. Let's see what's happening. Nothing with this. So Aussie USD currently just kind of hanging around. So because we haven't quite got there yet, if we can even get to 50, I'll be pretty happy. Where am I at right now? I'm at 43. So we can just close out these top 2. Or if it pops back up, I'm going to load up again. What are we entering? Sam, I am. We are entering a live giveaway for a dream trading strategy guide. It's a full, like, really long course on the dream trade strategy, which is awesome. Great strategy. Very excited about it. And we're doing, you know, we're really kind of pumped up about this strategy. Helping a lot of people, and you can participate in it by clicking the link in the chat and then leaving a comment on what your goal is. Mine's 100 a day, and I'm going for 5,000 a day. Okay, MACD starting to cross on this US yen. We're starting to get up here as well. We're starting to get up. So I'm looking at shorting this. If we can break this top, that would be really nice. I'd actually like to see this break this level and then come in as like a fake breakout. And on the Australian, we're moving lower. I just snuck down there a little bit, trying to get into my targets, which is right down here. Let's see. So Forex guy, his is 30 to 50, but currently you're at 15 to 25. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just do what you're doing. Like, you know, mine's 100 and I'm not there yet, right? And so let's just do what we're doing and see if we can get this thing growing, right? Let's just see if we can get it up there a little bit. Okay, and my Australian didn't follow through. 80 is a good day, right? And that's what I'm kind of hoping for too, is we're going to have our good days and our bad days. But as long as we can, you know, average it out, that's the thing. Because yesterday I had a pretty good day. Yesterday was like 100 and something, right? And so if I can, on my bad days, I can do 50. On my good days, 150, then it'll average it out, right? So that's kind of what we're looking at. I'm looking for this to pop. I'd like to see it get up here. So I can start shorting it. We're currently at a support level, or no, Queen, that's not support. We're currently at a resistance level. You got me. We're currently at a resistance. Oh, Sam, it didn't go through. What's going on? Are you getting blocked by Twitter? That's not good. Just click that link in the chat and then just reply it. Just here, let me show you how to do it. Okay, we're going to click that link. Let me click that link. We're going to put it up here just so you know how to do this. And then all you got to do is click it and then click this little bubble and you say, "Hi, I'm Sam. I am going for whatever, $, and then, but in the future, I want $, right? And so that's all you got to do, and then click tweet. That's it. That if that doesn't go through, there's something seriously wrong. But it would be great, and then you could also like it and retweet it and all that good stuff. Because we just got some people that went through. If they're blocking you, that's not good. Okay. Let's see what, let's get rid of that one. All right. So US yen. Okay. So now Australian USD is back up here again. We're currently in a divergent state. And so I'm going to short this again. So we just added to it. I'm going to now put my target back down here. At 5 pips, I'm going to go for a 5 pip target. Actually, Yugoslav, I have not ever shorted stock. I have bought puts, which is very similar to shorting stock, but I have not done so. All right, so I've been watching this US yen. I'm not going to take this one probably because I'm loaded up here on the Australian. I don't want to take any more risks. So my Australian is getting into a place where it's not in danger yet, but remember my max loss is 200. So if we got a big spike on this, it could get it up to 200 and then I'd have to close everything and I'd end up with, you know, I'd end up with a, you know, a bad day. We don't want to do that. So I'm going to be watching my risk here really tight. Yeah. All right, guys. So just kind of in stall zone right now, but you can see that support is holding. Support is holding, and if it does not hold, we have another level right here, and then we have another level right here. So there is some, and then we have another level right here. So there's a lot of levels here. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm actually just concerned about the time. Like, okay, am I going to be able to get my 50? Even if it pops up here, I kind of like I like it because it'll give me some ammo to get in on this. So I really do like what's happening. And, you know, where we're at is pretty solid. Yeah, you gotta keep going through the difficult times, and that's what kind of helps build up your confidence, I think, as time goes on. The cool thing is when you're doing a 1 minute chart, it's so easy to flush down. It could flush down and then come right back, and you can just get in multiple times if it's moving a little bit better. It's not really doing that today, but even today we had one move here of 10. You know, this move was 6. I think we got some on that move. And you can see we're just kind of hanging in here in this upward station now. It just needs to get down. If it can't get up, if there's not enough buyers to push it up, it's just going to come down here. That's what's going to happen. Okay, so Carolyn, the downward movie on the odd happened when it realized the home sales, and you bagged 50 on it on the short side because it was a counter trade. I didn't want to stay in it any longer. Well, that's good, Carolyn. 50, was that your goal? I forget already. What was your goal? $200 a day. So you nailed a quick 50, which is good. You're on your way. You're on your way. We also have a trend line. If this trend line breaks, that would be a solid short. Oh boy, pound dollar. Pound dollar's a buy, huh? Well, it depends on what time frame you're looking at, but on the hourly, it certainly looks good. You see this on the hourly? It's consolidated and it's breaking up this zone. What do we have? We've got a trend line right here. The only thing is the MACD is going lower, and so that's an indication that it could roll. It hasn't in the past, right? So the MACD meant nothing on all these other bounces, but on this one, it might. So the other thing is on the daily, it's really strong to the upside. So it's probably a pretty solid setup, but I'm just sharing that as an opportunity to understand what's happening. And so let's see if the Australian USD is in the same situation. It is not. The Australian has not been as strong. Australian has just been going sideways. But if the pound moves up, that could push the Australian up for sure. Sam, I just did it based off of risk, right? Because I wanted to, especially when I'm starting out with this new strategy, I wanted to practice. And when I say this is new, I've done this a lot, but for this particular challenge, I wanted to really test it out and see. So if we can do this for a week and we do $50 a day and we're okay, then next week I might bump it a little. So we're just trying it and see what happens. Okay, well, it looks like it wants to go. It looks like it wants to go up. We got MACD crossing. We got pushing. It looks like it wants to. If it does, we know that we have some support right up here. And I'll be trying to load up heavy on that support to try to get out on a bounce. So right now we're right in support. And yes, I meant support. It's touching the trend line support and also this support. So we'll see how it responds here. And I'm going to be closing out here pretty soon. If we don't get I'm going to give you guys one last shot at the thing, you know, the Twitter prize. And if we don't do it this week, we'll do it next week. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. We got a lot there. Let's see what we got here. We got one. Carol. Carol's new. Yes, Carol. All right. Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sam, you got through, buddy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trade Queen. Oh, we might have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 10. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. We got our 10. Awesome, guys. Good job. Okay. So while I'm trading, we're going to pick the winner. While I'm trading, we're going to pick the winner. So we got 10 people. I'm very pleased with that. Thank you, everyone. Smash that like button to celebrate. We're making some good progress. Okay, so we broke the trend line. We broke the support level. So let's see if it's moving like slow turtles. This is a turtle race. Let's see if we can get to this next support level. It broke this level. Let's even get if the turtles can get there. We're now officially the turtle traders. We're the turtle traders. Come on, turtle traders. Come on. I need that 5 pipper. Where are we at? We're at 79.14. I needed to get to 79. I need to get to 79.13. So it needs to go down just about 1 pip. That's it. Come on. We need to get right here, right at this support. Come on. Oh, Carolyn. Yeah, so why would I add to a losing trade? Because I'm trying to catch this reversal, right? So I'm just adding positions, and then when it drops down, I'll get the full big move, right? So we'll just see how this works, right? We'll just try it for a week or so, 2 weeks, and see how this works out. Really, I still think that this is going to be a really good trade. But again, if it doesn't and I take a loss, it's okay. Because really, I'm not looking at this as, when you say adding to a losing trade, I'm actually looking at this as one big trade, right? So, and just different. My trade is a short. But actually, I have a winning trade here at 3, and this. So 2 of them are winners and 2 of them are losers, and I'm just looking at it as a one big trade. And you know, I think it's going to drop. That's what I'm thinking. But again, I don't really go by what I'm thinking. I kind of go by what the market is telling me, and I'm just using my strategy. You know, I'm just following the strat, right? And the strat says when you get divergence, which we have, and it's overextended like we've got, then you want to try to go in reverse. This is a reversal strategy. But I'm also doing reversals within uptrends too, like that pound dollar. You know, this, oh, wow, that thing didn't do well. We were talking about going long. It reversed hard. So every time it pops, it's getting rejected. You see that? So this 50 period's holding it down right now. So we'll be seeing what happens. If that happens, if this follows through on that one, I think the Aussie will follow suit. Right now, we're currently at resistance. We're currently at resistance, which is right here. And yeah, I'm definitely managing risk. Managing risk is critical. So with that being said, I probably should have closed. You see that right there? Should have closed those bad boys. Should have closed them, because then I could have got back in. Oh, good, Yugoslav. Good. Patience has helped you. Dun, 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 dun. And the winner is dun, 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 dun. Let's see who that is. All right, the winner is Jeremy. Okay, we're gonna follow him. We're already following, so we're gonna follow you, and we're gonna send you a direct message. We're gonna send you a message, and we're gonna get your email. So congratulations, everyone, to Jeremy. He got the he's got the funny stuff going on. I'm gonna retweet. All right. Okay, so we're pushing back up into support again. Okay, we're pushing up into support one more time. I am going to add another sell and see. I keep saying it looks like it wants to make it up, but we'll see what happens. We're going to get in one more time. Congratulations, Jeremy. How is that decided, Queen? Well, I don't pick it. I have my assistant pick randomly. Yeah, so that was not me typing that in. That was my assistant. Congratulations, Jeremy. Everybody hit that like button for Jeremy. Really glad. And Jeremy, please go through the full course and let me know what you think of it. I really want your feedback. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, guys. Well, I'm getting ready to sign off here briefly. So we got the winner. I'm still in the trades. You guys see what I'm doing. I'm going to try to get out right down here. I'll keep you guys updated on the spreadsheet. So let's pull the spreadsheet up somehow, some way. We'll pull that spreadsheet up. It's right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is actually officially day 3. Current, I'm just going to put in the current amount, which is 43. And then however it updates, I'll keep you guys posted, right? I'll keep you guys posted on where I end up, right? So let's look at it one more time. So right now I'm currently up here. If I end up taking my max loss, I'll put it in and tell you. I'll give you guys a full update, and I'll include a screenshot. So how I do that is so I said, okay, we're currently at 43. So I'll show you. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this image. Okay. And you guys can see, I'm going to take a picture of it, and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to draw my arrow so you guys can see where I'm at. And I'm going to upload it, and then I'm going to pop that guy right into the spreadsheet, and I'm going to put it right here. So you guys can see that it really is. And all of you can get access to the spreadsheet. I'll just copy that right in the link. And by the way, Hexo is looking like a buy. It's just starting to break this level. Let's look at it on a 15-minute. I like Hexo right now. It's broken out of this trend line, and I think this thing could really go. I've traded this thing a lot, and so I have a lot of confidence in it since I've traded it so many times. You can see it just crossed over. So some of the other trades I might have mentioned, go back. We had MYT. That one I'm watching for. And then what else was it? Was it POW? Oh, POW, I'm looking for the break. And then another one was GRO, right? GRO. So we got some good opportunities happening, guys. GRO, look at this. This is a nice opportunity to get in. So you guys are going to really like these a lot. And US yen is moving. Let me get that before I get out of here. Ooh, nice. It actually set up on my EFC to be a long. Look at that. Hopefully that means that Aussie dollars are short. So I'm at 43 right now, and I'll keep you guys fully updated on what happens. Okay. Oh, I was going to give you that link one last time for everybody that's in here. Again, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. I'm going to give you guys the link. Copy this link, grab it. And what you do, let me go in here. What you do, Sam, if you can see my chart, this is my YouTube page. So if you go to my channel and you click on videos, it will show upcoming videos when they are coming. This current one was off a little bit because of some mistakes that we made, but we'll be back on track with everything, and that's it. So yeah, so just hit the like button and subscribe and notify. I can't show you how to do that because it's my own channel, but if I was on a different channel, I'd show you how. Actually, I can switch to my other account. Switch account. I got my personal account here, Casey Stubbs, and I'm actually subscribed to myself. So you can hit subscribe and then hit the bell. Subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, and then hit the bell like that. And that way I get it. And then it says personalized. I get personalized notifications, but I just want everything. But you'll get an update when everything happens. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much. Let me do one last. Make sure you guys have an opportunity to get that link. let's see. Let me just check the trades one last time. All right, so we're just still not much happening, hanging in there. I'll keep you guys posted. All right, well, that's it. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you.